Oh, battlefuckers! How you doing today, guys? My name is Pwn. How you doing? I'm fantabulous. I'm just chilling out today, having some fun, and yeah, I want to talk to you guys about something I said way back when. Some of you guys may not know, but I'm a big like zombie buff guy. I always think about how to survive it, what to do, what I would do, what we would need, supplies. And, you know, every one of us right now has thought about that, you know, and it can actually translate into something else. Something that could be more possible would be like war, where you would need to learn how to survive and how to keep your own safe. And so it's not like a waste of time or anything like that. It's always fun because all of us right now are sitting there like, shit, I'm gonna survive that every day. I got this. I play zombies on Call of Duty. You know what I mean? You watch The Walking Dead. I'm prepared for this. That's your instruction manual. Truth is, we all think we'll survive it. Realistically, goodbye. It's just kind of how it is. So I'm always thinking about things that would guarantee the survival and everything like that. And I've got a few changes, a few stimulations, if you will, things that have changed in my life. And I decided to do this because I may or may not have gotten my wife hooked on Walking Dead, and we're rewatching it. So I wanted to kind of revisit it now that I've thought of new things and things that would be essential to survival that I didn't think of before. And I also wanted to clarify something. A lot of people, since I've had my son, have taken a trip back to an old video I made talking about where the most humane and responsible thing to do with a baby in the zombie apocalypse would be to kill it. And a lot of people were upset about that because it was, in fact, so harsh. But logically, I think that's the best thing to do, even the most humane thing to do, because the alternative is far more tragic. Babies would be a distraction. They would be a problem. The crying, the whining, and everything like that. The liability from trying to travel, if ever needing to escape, it would be very hard to do so. And if ever you needed to keep quiet, you're just kind of screwed. So I was talking in like a group setting. If we had 20 people, random survivors, people that don't, you know, aren't like applied to me or my family, the best interest for the group would have been to limit the possibilities of, you know, having a problem. So I said way back then that would be the right thing to do, and a lot of people were upset about that, and they asked me, now that I'm a father, does my thoughts about that still apply? And it's yes. As harsh as it is, as crazy as it is to hear about something like that, that would apply. Could I do it? No. Could I kill my own kid? No. I would more than likely take my own chances, be it they're not going to be very good, and if in the last moment, if we are going to get caught, then I would make that decision so he wouldn't have to suffer, or she would have to suffer. So in the end, there were lots of things that have changed. Obviously, being a father changes you. But again, that's just something people took out of control. They weren't happy with me saying that, and I can understand that. And I started thinking about that. Me and my wife have talked about that too. She understood. And we start talking about this stuff because we're watching Walking Dead and everything like that. And I started thinking that there were some things that I never thought about that I would need. You know what I mean? They're just, a man's got needs, okay? And I was thinking the one thing that almost no one thinks about bringing is we need books. Like for serious, we need books, educational supplies. And this goes to show, like, the first thing I would grab would be like set of clothes, a Game Boy, some food and water, rations, put it in a backpack, and just get the fuck out. You know, that's just naturally what I do. But then I would think, I need to know how to survive. You know, I would probably get like a large book on ancient civilizations to see how they survived back when they didn't have technology and tools and stuff like that. I would need to know, maybe get a book on mechanics. You know, I know nothing about cars. I need to learn how to fix or repair one if need be. So I would need to learn some of those things, some of those basic tools that not everybody knows how to do, and we would need to know how to do that. That would kind of be essential. We would also probably need red solo cups. We could play like Pong, you know, beer pong or water pong or something. You know what I mean? Just, you're going to need stuff to entertain yourself because, you know, zombies are pretty bad, but boredom is so much worse. It's a bitch. So you would need things like that, but those are things that you could get after you had a place fortified. And then I started thinking to myself that, like, in almost every situation that you would need books. So you'd need things to teach you how to do things, maybe something about electricity and stuff like that, anything like that. The Kama Sutra is a must-have. The Bible, because you need toilet paper. Just kidding. You just need lots of different things. And I started thinking that you would need, like, tools and books would probably be the most essential things because they can in turn deliver more beneficial things in the future. If you know how to fix cars, that can help you travel. If you need to know how to do stuff like that, it'd be fine. And then I started thinking about simple things, and to me, it was like, zombies and almost everything that I watch, they can't climb. The motherfuckers have no thought process whatsoever. They're just hungry. And I sit there and I look at it and I'm like, so why do these people not get in a small house? I don't even need a big house, but ideally you're talking about a 3-level house. And my idea would be to put a rope up there and knock out the stairs so they can't climb. You know, you're up on top floor, you're like, home base, can't touch me if I got, you know what I mean? Just hang out or something. So that's what I would do inside the house. Outside the house, I would dig a big-ass circle moat kind of thing around the house. But not a moat, but it's just like a trench, if you will. A big hole, a big circular hole, so that when they try to get to us, they just end up falling down in there. And then I would just like take something and stab them in the face and probably urinate on them. And maybe flowers grow. I don't know how it would go, but I was thinking about that. I'm like, these things can't climb, so if 100 of these things come at you and they end up falling into the thing, they don't know how to climb, they don't know how to do anything. That's just easy killing, you know what I mean? Do that kind of stuff. Find like a farm somewhere like Herschel's farm for the people that watch the show, and just dig a big ass hole around it, so when they do come at you, they fall in there, and you can just pick them off one by one. When the coast is clear, you just deposit the body somewhere else, and you go back in there and you reach a Kama Sutra or something. You know what I mean? Just hang out and do that kind of stuff. So I started thinking that, like, I see all these shows and all these TVs, and I'm like, that kind of like eased everything out, because I was always like, let's get to a prison and lock it up. There'll be plenty of security there and fences and stuff, but these motherfuckers always find their way through fences sooner or later when they pile up. It's like bills. They're just a bitch. They just keep fucking coming at you, and you're like, oh, guy. And then I started thinking, like, could it just be easy to just dig a hole? My God, he's a genius. Get this man a ribbon. Not like a metal ribbon, but like I like to twirl them. But I started thinking about that. I'm like, that is like the most simplistic kind of idea that no one ever has, and that's just dig a big ass hole, make them fall in it, kill them in the hole, remove them from the hole, rinse, repeat, recycle. Kind of easy to do. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to see if you guys have thought anything like that, or if you guys have thought about the importance of books. Me being a person that has really never valued books, I think it would be important. You'd probably need some of that stuff. I'd probably find my way to make it to a city and raid a comic shop and get stuff for drawing and stuff like that. I mean, I could always like try to find a way to freeze my poop and use those as crayons or something, but you know what I mean? You would need things to keep yourself entertained. Survival is important, but boredom is a pain in the ass. But if I had to, I'd find a nice little farmhouse somewhere that's probably got some actual water on land. I would need to learn how to make fires. I would need to learn how to do all that kind of stuff. So I would think that the most important thing in the zombie apocalypse would be books, and I really never thought of that before, and I'm kind of ashamed in myself. So I just wanted to share that. Everybody else is going to be stealing batteries and shit from the store, and I'm going to be in the library, and you know the zombies are going to come in and be like, shh, we're in a library, bitch. And that's just kind of how it is. So that's just what I would do. I mean, it wouldn't even be a bad idea to hold up in a library, you know what I'm saying? Tons of books. Just run at the zombies, give them paper cuts and stuff. I don't know. But that's just where I am at. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Now that it is wrapping up, I want to talk to you guys about the 25 Days of Christmas. If you missed the first original video, I'll leave it in the description down below. Today is day 2, which means you guys can leave a comment saying, I want a present. And you will get a present. You don't know what that present is, you'll find out tomorrow on tomorrow's Battlefield video. But for now, that's where we're at. Yesterday's present was a $50 Scuff gift card. If you guys do not know what Scuff are, you can find that information down below. We have another one of those and some controllers to give away as well. They're pretty awesome. I actually have a discount code if you want. I think it's 5 or 10% off. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's 5% off your entire order. That'll be down there too. So check that out. Thank them for helping out. They're pretty awesome. And like I said, if you have anything you would like to add to this zombie revelation, this epiphany, this new thought process of books and holes, then, you know, just leave that down in the comment section below, and I will definitely look over that come time the zombie apocalypse, because reading beyond that is just fucking stupid. So, thank you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Stay moist.